Beyond visual range combat defines modern air-to-air warfare. Engagements now occur far outside human eyesight. Victory depends on senses, data, fusion, timing, and electronic dominance, rather than maneuvering alone. A beyond visual range engagement begins long before missiles leave the rail. Detection is the first decisive factor. Modern fighters rely on active electronically scanned array radar, passive radio frequency sensors, infrared search and track systems, and off-board sources such as airborne, early warning aircraft. Each sensor contributes partial data. Fusion converts fragments into a coherent track with speed, altitude, heading, and confidence level. Situational awareness is not symmetrical. One aircraft may see without being seen. Low observable shaping radar absorbent materials. Emission control, discipline, and sensor management reduce detection range. Decide the delay's exposure controls the timeline. Control of the timeline determines missile launch authority and escape options. Identification remains critical. Rules of engagement demand positive identification. Data links provide this. Secure networks share tracks across formations and platforms. A fighter may fire based on remote sensor data without using its own radar. This concept is cooperative engagement. It expands reach and compresses reaction time. Missile employment is governed by geometry and energy. Modern air-to-air missiles are launched well before optimal endgame conditions. The initial phase is a high-energy ballistic climb. The missile trades speed for altitude. Thin air preserves velocity. Guidance updates steer the missile toward predicted intercept, rather than the current target position. The target reacts immediately after launch detection. Warning comes from radar receivers, missile approach, sensors, or off-board cues. Defense begins with key. The aircraft turns away to force the missile to bleed energy. Altitude changes matter. Descending increases air density and drag on the missile. Timing is precise. A late reaction is fatal. An early reaction reveals intent. Electronic countermeasures follow. Noise jamming, deception techniques, and digital radio frequency memory attempt to confuse missile seekers. Modern seekers resist this through homogem, logic frequency, agility, and multi-mode guidance. Infrared seekers add another layer that ignores radar deception entirely. Chaff and flares remain relevant, but are no longer decisive alone. Time. Time allows distance. Distance denies energy. The engagement is a race between missile energy and aircraft separation. No escape zone defines the lethal envelope. Inside this zone, even perfect defense may fail. Outside it, survival depends on execution. Pilots train to shape geometry to remain outside this boundary while forcing the opponent inside it. Networked warfare complicates everything. Multiple shooters, multiple missiles, and overlapping sensor coverage saturate defenses. One aircraft may never illuminate the target. Another may launch from a different axis. The defender faces uncertainty. Which missile is real? Which is decoy? Which platform controls guidance? Stealth shifts the balance further. Reduced radar cross-section shortens detection range. This delays defensive maneuvers. A missile launched from stealth may be detected only in terminal phase. At that point, energy is high and options are limited. Modern tactics emphasize silence, discipline, and coordination. Emissions are brief and purposeful. Fighters operate as nodes, not individuals. Decision authority may reside off-board. Human pilots execute within machine-accelerated timelines. Artificial intelligence increasingly assists. Algorithms predict target behavior, recommend launch windows, and manage sensor tasking. This reduces cognitive load and increases reaction speed. The human role shifts toward judgment and restraint. Future developments will compress timelines further. Hypersonic weapons, longer-range sensors, and autonomous wingmen will extend reach and complexity. Survival will depend on integration and discipline rather than reflex. Modern air combat is invisible to the eye, but decisive to outcomes. The aircraft that controls the unseen domain controls the fight.